And welcome back, everyone. It's Picky here, back with more. Resume it here. Back with more Train Fever. Fever. Maybe at the moment it's Horse Carriage Fever. So yeah, on the last episode we connected this ore mill that goes to... Yeah, wrong way. I need to invert that. That goes to this... So yeah, it's a sand steel mill sort of thing and produces goods, but nothing's waiting there. Yeah, we go over here to this ore mine. It's producing... You can produce up to 25. It's got a lot of things waiting there, like coal and such. If I'm not mistaken, these things carry 4 of each. Now there seems to be a lot of coal weight in there. So it comes for coal. I'll just let it go for now. For now, I'll just let it go. So yeah, if we go down here, I can see... There we go. Things are profitable. Profitable. What I forgot to mention, I don't know, at the start of the game is... Like with any business, you have to borrow money and then you have to repay it back, obviously. Otherwise, interest over time, as you see, the loan interest, I'm getting 30,000 each and every month or year that I've got to pay. So you repay it, it goes down, all good. Bank balance is that. The loan was for 2 million. This automatically at the start. So if I try to pay that back with everything I got, I'll be in debt still. Anywho, so first of all, what should my empire be called? I'm thinking Picky Express. Line usage 2%, charts. Yeah, they're going down. Oh well, yeah, you can check out stats with the towns and things like that. That should grow in population now that I've got a transport service going there. So, what should Picky Express do now? I believe I wanted to... Requires oil. Didn't I want to hook this up with something? Yes, there's oil all the way over here. And as I said in the previous episode, the further you deliver something, the more valuable it's worth. It's another steel mill. Yeah, so that looks like the best thing to do is a train from there all the way to here. So let us begin. First of all, let's make sure it's not closing. It's not downgrading or anything. Righty ho ho. Now, you need to head that way. So, in the Transport Tycoon that I used to play, you used to doesn't have to connect to road, the train tracks or anything like that, but now they have to. So, in the train icon, not the road, we need to go to the train. There's tracks, stations, depot, and signals. I'll get onto the signals later on. I won't do that straight away because there's no point. First of all, let's do a station. We don't want passengers, we want cargo. So it needs a road to connect to Foist. I want it to be very nearby for some reason. Let's go to roads. Tram tracks, no, we want roads, and that's probably street upgrades. Okay, let's just buy the cheapest one we can get. Yes. And then I want it to come around here. And I want it to be there. Now if we go back to train tracks, station. Yeah, there we go. You can change the platform length. I don't know if there's a benefit in doing that. There wasn't in the other one, but I'm just going to go small. Let's build a depot. You can connect it right at the very end there. Doesn't have to be, you can go elsewhere. And let's start heading in this direction, shall we? So we get tracks. What's cool about this and different from the old one, if you curve it, it's got a speed limit sign there at 46. Now that's slow. You know, you go straight, the maximum speed is 120 kilometers, I believe this game's in. Whoop. And I want to build the best bridge. Don't know why. Nothing but the best for me. Whoop. Okay, let's just keep heading in this direction. Tick. And okay, so it's more over there. Yeah, that's okay. Whoops. Tick. So it just automatically builds a tunnel where the land is up a bit, and it will build bridges or lower the land where need be. You can do that manually as well. I just prefer it to do whatever it wants to do. Okay, so we want to add more track. Okay, we'll go there. I want to keep the speed up. I want to try and, you know, make sure the train doesn't slow down. But the first trains that we'll end up getting will be slow. Okay. It's over there. We're coming up to a hilly area, so I might just swing it around here. Yep. And tick. And tick. Okay, and I appear to have ran out of money, so let's borrow some more. The repayments are going to go up. Let's just go to 3 million at the moment. Okay. So keep on heading straight. Again, oh yeah! So new vehicle available. The so that's a carriage, and I'll look into that in a second. Normally what happens is they get speed upgrade, can carry more passengers. Okay, let's do that. Where do I want to put the station? The station's going to have to go on this side, I reckon, yeah. Let's tilt it a bit this way if we can. And build it there. So if we select track again. Yeah. There we go. And what I like to put another depot at the other end. That's just the way I roll. So this is a single train line that if we head all the way back down here. Okay. Zoom in. Looks funny with the different roads, but oh well. I can upgrade those roads later on. But first, let's well no, we got to go to down here to the managed line, and we want to do a new line. Go here, load if available, and then we want to travel all the way over to here and load if available again. So that's done. Yeah. So that was line 3, I believe. Yes, line 3. We can rename these, I believe. Yes, we can. Train line. There we go. Enter. Yep, there we go. Yeah, just helps to separate it and things like that. So we want to buy train. Okay, we can only get one train at this present time of year. So we'll buy that. Error, not enough money. So poor. Borrow. Let's borrow another mill. Okay, we want to build that. And
yeah.
Ah, yes, son of a... There's a faster train we can now get. Sell? I don't know whether we got the money back or wasted it just then. Oh, no, we pretty much got the money back for it, minus a 1,000. We want this one. The power, speed, cost more to run a year and things like that, but you always go for power, guys. Okay, so we got this one. This one holds 6 passengers. We don't care about passengers. This one holds coal ore. No, we don't need that. Goods, we don't need that. Oil is what we need. So let's buy, it holds 5 of them. Let's buy about 3. Okay. And let's go to line. We want to do train line and set line. And there we go. So the train's underway. It's picked up nothing, but that's always what happens at the start. This has got to know that we're ready to pick up stuff. So let's target it. There we go. So we're going to lose a bit of money first up with this. Close this. And screenshot. So yeah, it's 15k, whoop, and it's under a bridge at the moment. In a tunnel. Click on these individually. No, you can't. There we go. And it's going at a decent speed. I still want to follow you. 45 kilometers. Oh, God, I love the bridge. That is sweet. More bridges, just alter the terrain. I love how it just changes to a bridge, and yeah, look at that, smoke goes through it. Like I said, the only thing missing is seeing the people operating it. So, this guy, how far away is he from it? I've got it set to super speed. And he's going to be losing me a lot of money. Look at that. Compared to those guys, they can't even make up for what he's spending. Whoop, what was that? Let's repay back as much as we can. There we go. We can't repay back anymore. Because as you see, the interest has gone up. And we're losing out technically. Whee! So nothing's going to be here again, because until the train gets there, it's producing, but it's not putting on the station. Requires oil, which I'm going to be giving it. Not yet, because I've got nothing. So now it's heading back. You know, it's simulated dropping off stuff, but if we look all the way back, here, got oil weight in there. We've got 3. It's not a lot, but see, line usage. It's gone to line usage. It's gone to yes now. So it's producing for us and dumping here. It's got 4 there at the moment. Each of these carry 5, but I do reckon that this will produce a lot more once the train gets fully going. And if it's you can do one of 2 things. If it starts reducing more than what you've got there, you can always add on more carriages, or you can add a different train, another train there. And you do that by... I'll do it here, if I remember it correctly. On the tracks, you add a track, and you go... Maybe... no. Maybe from here. There we go. No, it's not. Oh, because I don't have the money. What you got to do, you got to add a track right next to it and then cut back in. And then you put these signals on each and every... on these. One here, and then one on here, and one on here. When you had the track. I know it's a little confusing. Waypoint. Ooh. I have to do a little bit of research, because I know that in Transport Tycoon it was just the one signal there. Anyway, you can see the train in the distance. Can I use my arrow keys? Yes, I can. There he is. Here comes the Picky Express. Losing a buttload of money. Oh, I'm in negative. But, hey, you gotta spend money to make money. About to hit the station, and it's got 13 there, which is almost a full load. It's going to pick up all of that. You actually saw them waiting on the station there. This has got 13 of 15. This is almost producing at its limit. Yeah, so just like in the other one. Come on. What does it say on it? Is that a Z? Zamo... Zam oil? Yeah, Zam oil or something like that. Yeah, so again, this is producing faster and faster. We only had 3 by the time this train had reached the other station, so I can almost think about adding more carriages onto it. There we go. It's producing at its limit. Upgrading scheduled in 8 months, so this will probably be producing more. So look, with my money, the situation the way it is, I'll probably add more carriages onto this before I add another line. Especially since I'm not sure about these 2 signals, waypoint and path signal. There just used to be one, and it's synced up. I'm not quite sure about that. Who may see the first catastrophe on my hand. Okay, so the others still making profit. This guy's extremely lagging behind. Whoop. I'm gonna follow you. You're almost there. Yep, almost there, guys. So we're going to see what this, practically what a full load will earn. I wish you could paint it and, you know, design a logo, Picky Express. Shove it on the side there as well as on the oil tank, because that would be cool. Wonder if there's any mods to do that. But yeah, if we slow it down, this is the real speed of it. I don't know, the sound doesn't seem to be, when you play it at normal speed, it doesn't seem to be, the sound sounds like it's going faster than what the train is, maybe. Like, that seems more accurate, the sound, to match with this kind of speed. But anyway, if you get what I mean there. We're about to see what this guy's going to earn. Slow down, and ding. Whoa. He's in a profit already, and it's so much more than the other guys. Now, if he had that kind of load for his first travel, you know, he would be earning so much more. But as you see, I can repay back another 100k. 100k. Oof. And as you see, now that I'm paying back the interest, the loan interest is going down as well. So there's our first train, and if we head all the way back, how much is waiting there now? Whoa, 26 is waiting there. This only carries 15. No upgrade. See, now it's gone to no upgrade. I wonder if it actually has been upgraded. Yeah, so now that 26 is waiting there. I believe it was 5. Is it 5? Oh, it carries 15, so 5, 10, 15. Yes, it carries 15. So if I give it another two more of these thingamajiggies, it should work. Now, the train, where is it? Are you almost back? Yes, you're almost back. Now, to add more stuff onto it, we need to tell it to go to depot. So now he's heading for that depot over there. Can I see the smoke? Well, no, I can see the image. Chugga 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 chugga. So yeah, it pretty much took all that was there. It's produced 26 right now, and it's not producing anymore. So yeah, you wouldn't want to carry 30, because then you'd just be wasting the carriage. So yeah, and as the line says, it's heading straight for that one. Come on. Jeez, I can't wait for faster trains. Can you just imagine how quick this will go? You know, that's 45 kilometers. I don't know what that is in miles per hour. That's the way we do things in Australia. So it's going to bypass this station altogether, because it's going straight into here. Okay. So now we want to buy train. We want to buy more of these. So it's 15, 20. Oh, not enough money. Figures. Borrow. How much does it cost? 32. Okay, so we want to borrow again. So we want to put on 1. So that's 20, 25. And we want to set the line. The one bad thing that happens is its stats all reset. But anyway, it picked up everything. It's got a full 25 load. So, don't know whether I can finances. Oh, okay, so the finances still do tick over. But I'm pretty sure this just resetted then. But you saw how much of a profit he made there. Obviously, the first one you're going to lose out, as you always do. No upgrade or downgrade scheduled. That's good. You just better load that station back up with a lot of oil. Okay, so before I end off this episode, guys, we're going to see how much we're going to earn from this little baby here. So let's look at these other vehicles. You seem to be going alright. Yep. Ooh. Oh no, that's this year, that's why it's down. But yep, he's earning more and more money. The running cost is going up, but the income is also going up. I don't know whether this goes up with inflation or not. Let's check out this little... There's a little doohickey right here. Where are you guys? You and you. Okay, so you drop stuff off and you're heading across the bridge to pick up more stuff. You can only carry 4, which is half. Yeah, I don't feel the need to get another horse going, because they'll start to pick up more than what this can produce, which means in the long term we're going to be losing money. You got to think like a business, guys. You got to... Yeah, I'm happy with that. They're making me some money. Let's go to the train. Whoop. You're almost there, aren't you? Oh, no. Stick to it. I keep pressing the wrong button. How much is it going to earn? You can do simple maths there. I forget actually what it earned dropping it off, but it's going to be interesting to find out now. Here we go. 793,000. So again, we can repay back a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
To get ourselves out of debt. Oh, another cart's available, so we can check out what that cart is back here. Oh, see, it's produce more, stupid. That's what I worry about. Then you're carrying around extra weight for no reason. I guess we bought them. It's not going to make too much of a difference. I'm not going to buy a train. I'm just this is the new cart, which carries 8 passengers over 6, and it weighs more, lasts longer, and it has a higher top speed. Even though, yeah, so obviously a different train can pull it much faster. Didn't know that they were limited to speed as well. Anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you for watching. I'm really enjoying playing this. It's bringing back so many memories. What should we do next? Another train line? Maybe a passenger train line for people living like down here. Maybe do a train line that crosses into the city, into all these cities and link them all up. I wonder if this population has grown at all. And cargo item supplied. Don't know, but okay. Let's see. Residential. It's declined a little bit, which seems weird. But anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!